Hello, how's it going? I'm at this river in a beautiful foggy day, and I just wanted to welcome you to my vlog. It was an interesting week. It is the end of the week now, and I just looked back on my week, and I'm kind of proud of myself. It was kind of difficult. I had some emergencies that I had to deal with, and doctor's appointments I had to get to, going through physical pain. I did some social things. I went to a concert. So I did a lot this week looking back, and I'm proud of myself at how I got through it. I handled it well, I thought, and I was aware of my mood and how I was feeling physically, emotionally, and it's the end of the week, and I'm feeling pretty good today, and especially in this beautiful scenery. So if you haven't watched this vlog before, my name is Kev. I am a singer-songwriter, an artist, and a mental health advocate. And this is the vlog about how I get through my weeks while coping with various mental illnesses. My diagnoses as such are schizoaffective, which is a combination of schizophrenia and depressive bipolar 1. I also deal with CPTSD, which is complex PTSD. Some people call it childhood PTSD, but it's for those who have gone through trauma over and over again, generally since childhood. And then I also have inattentive ADD, which often makes me kind of space out and look at different things and forget what I'm talking about. But welcome to my vlog. And I'm also a certified peer specialist, and I volunteer and I work for several different organizations which are probably listed in the description below. And people were saying, like, how do you do this? How do you do that in my recovery? And I found it difficult to just say do this and do that, because there is no just do this and your schizophrenia is fine. If it was only that simple, So I decided to start a vlog just to show what I do, because mainly as a peer specialist, we want to show through our experience what works for us, and maybe something that works for me will work for you, and whatever doesn't, just throw it away. Everyone's experience with various mental illnesses and disorders is unique, and what is going to help them in their recovery and help them cope day to day is just as unique. So for me, one of my big coping skills is going for a walk, coming down to the ocean. And but for some people, they either are not able to do that, or it just does nothing for them. Or it puts them in a worse mood because they're reflecting on their depression, which I used to do. So I like to try out new things and see if they work for me, and if they don't. And I kind of keep a mental list of the things that work, I continue doing. The things that don't, I don't continue doing. And that's basically my recovery in a nutshell. And then I just keep adding to the things that work for me. So I'm going to rewind you back to Monday of this week, and you'll get to see how I get through my week and part of my routine. Routine is very important to my recovery. So you get to see that in action, and you get to see me work the emotional daily ladder, which I often start down at a 0, and I'm try to work my way up to safe and social around an 8 each day. Sometimes I'm successful, sometimes I'm not, but I just try every day. And so I'm gonna rewind you back with this beautiful view to Monday, and thanks for watching the vlog. Be sure to do the like and subscribe stuff before I get too dizzy and fall down. Okay, thanks so much for your support, and have a great week. Good morning. It is Monday morning, and I'm sitting out here with my coffee. I already brought my dog out. She had to go a little earlier, but I just felt like being outside. I went upstairs and to do my coffee and comedy, but I wasn't really feeling it. I woke up this morning and I had to deal with a medical emergency, what we thought was a medical emergency, knocking on my door. But it all turned out okay. But it got me up and got my heart racing, and so took my dog out. I wasn't in the mood for coffee and comedy. I was just sitting there, not really wanting to watch anything. So I kind of wanted to be outside. I don't know why. So I decided to bring my coffee out here and just get some fresh air. Starting Monday. This looks like a oh, train's coming by. There it is, right in my backyard. This week is a pretty busy week, and it's also not a busy week. I have a lot of time where I can kind of chill and relax, but I have a lot of motivations where I want to get things done. I also have some doctor's appointments this week. I have to go into the VA, and so it's a pretty active week. My anxiety level at the moment is pretty high, because I woke up with emergency, and so I'm trying to bring that down. And I don't know, I'm about a 3, fight or flight, and it would be easy to go back to bed and sleep with the dog because she's sleeping. But I have things that I want to do. I have goals for this week, and I'm just gonna try to do the best that I can. So yeah, so we'll see how the day goes. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee out here and just kind of enjoy the day, the morning. Thanks for watching. So after I do my coffee and comedy for a while, I start my shower in my bathroom here, and then I get my meds ready. I'd like to keep my meds in individual bottles. That way I can kind of check the label, and my mind is always current on what I'm taking and how much I'm taking. And doing it this way as part of my routine has made it so, since I started doing it this way, I haven't missed any doses, knock on wood. I bought my ticket for the long way round, 2 bottles of whiskey for the way. And I sure would like some sweet company. I'm leaving tomorrow, what do you say? When I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair, you're gonna miss me everywhere. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Alright, so take my meds, and stare out the window. It's been a bit of a get up and moving morning where I had my neighbor who was not feeling well and came to my door for help. And we ended up calling 911, and he went to the hospital. And so my day has kind of changed where I'm going to bring him some stuff at the hospital. I know when I'm at the hospital, I would like someone to bring me something. So that'll be my walk for today. I'll take my shower and get ready, and I'll go for my walk. And the hospital is about a 40-minute walk from here. And my pain level is feeling pretty good. It's down at about a 3. So I'm feeling pretty good about going for a walk. Although it's not the sunny, it's kind of a gloomy day out, but I realized this last week that my routine is very important. And I tried to take a week off, and I stepped out of my routine. And just being in my routine this morning, even though I was kind of woken up suddenly and had to get moving quickly, I feel pretty good. I'm kind of moving up out of fight or flight, feeling a little more, I'm probably at a 6 or so, where I had some anxiety, but I feel pretty good about the day. And my motivations are up, my energy level is a little up, whereas this past week it's been very low. So I'm feeling good about the day. I'm gonna put on some music or sing to myself and take a shower and get changed and get ready to head out for my walk. I bought my ticket for the long way. Hello, I'm out for a walk. I don't have it's hard walking. It is kind of hot and humid and hazy, and makes breathing harder. But I'm going for a walk, and my neighbor went to the hospital and he doesn't have his keys or his phone, so I was able to grab those. And I'm gonna do the 40-minute walk to the hospital because it really stinks being in the hospital when you don't have your phone or your keys to your house. So I wanted to bring those to him. I know that if I was in there, I would be stressed out about my phone and stuff. And I think the 40-minute walk will be good for me. I have some anxiety today, and just kind of walking it out helps. And it's nice that I'm not in too much pain, and walking seems to help that as well. And I'm gonna try to grab a bite to eat while I'm out. Hello, so I've made it here to the hospital. It's about 40 minutes later, and it's been a pretty good walk. I've walked out some of my anxiety. It just feels good to have I've been walking at a faster pace to get my heart pumping. I'm sweating, and so it feels strange coming, normally I can't stand going to the hospital, but since it's not for me, I don't mind this so much. But I listened to music during this walk, which lately, when I've been going for walks, I haven't been listening to music. And it was nice listening to music and walking to the rhythm of the music, and it just got my motivation up a little. So I also picked up a smoothie along the way, had half of it. So I'm gonna go use the bathroom, bring my keys and phone to my neighbor, drink the rest of my smoothie, and then 40 minutes back home. So I'll take a little rest while I'm here. So that was a pretty easy thing. I'm sweating though, ooh, feels good. But I went, gave my neighbor his phone, and I was gonna have to wait in this long line, but then he popped out into the waiting room. I was like, hey, looks like he's doing better, so that's good. I thought he probably didn't need his phone, but I've been in the emergency room a lot, and it really sucks to be there alone, and I'm not usually on my phone when I'm sitting there, and neither is he, but just to have that connection that he can call someone if he needs to. And I wanted him to have that because we're friends, And I think had he been capable, he would do the same for me. So anyways, I'm enjoying the walk home, and I'm looking forward to getting into the air conditioning. If it was sunny, it'd be a different thing, you know, nice sunny day where it's hot. But it's not sunny, it's hazy and humid, and if you have curly frizzy hair, you're kind of screwed today. So, I don't know, I'm enjoying the walk. Haven't been listening to music. My doctor called, well, not that my doctor, the VA called, they do all my health. And they wanted to set up a new therapist for me. It was about 2 years ago when I was doing therapy, and I was doing really well. And it was just before I started doing all the YouTube stuff. Not that I'm not doing well now, but I was doing really well, and I wasn't really, therapy was becoming a weekly check-in. How you doing? I'm doing good. This is what I'm doing. Okay, everything's good. And so she said, you know, the therapist said, I don't think you need therapy right now, and I agreed. But lately, I've been wanting to go back to therapy, not because I need a weekly check-in to see how I'm doing, but there are specific things that I want to work on, and one of them being my self-esteem. What I think about myself holds me back from a lot, and I want to find ways to increase my self-esteem, but I always, through therapy, I want to work on the issues, confront those issues that have made my self-esteem fall so low. And it's always been an issue since I was young, that I've always had bad feelings about myself. So this will be a way I can work on it. Hey, it's good to be home. I am sweating, and so I'm just going to, it's nice and cool in here, but I am sweating. And it would have been a good day for shorts, but I haven't even pulled my shorts out of my closet for the summer yet, and it's halfway through the summer. So I'm gonna actually take another shower, cool off, and then put on some fresh clean shorts and t-shirt, and then I'm gonna get cracking at emails and some YouTube work and some music work for the afternoon. Hopefully get some good things done and have a productive day. My mood is about, now that I'm home, and my mood's about an 8, feeling pretty safe and social. And my pain level is still about a 3. So it was starting to hurt the last mile home. I was kind of limping and my pace was a lot slower, but I made it home and a shower will feel good. So off I go. Well, I just went to the farmer's market and it was hot out. And while I was getting all my food and stuff, and then, not the farmer's market, the food bank. And when I came back out, it was torrential downpouring rain. And so I walked home and I'm all soaked and wet. But I tell you, now I'm cold too. But I tell you what, it felt really good. And it was just a flash flood. And I think it's already over. It's just 10 minutes of torrential downpour, and I was stuck right in the middle of it. And it felt good. But now I'm soaking wet. I'm gonna get changed into something comfy. Hello. So I'm out for a sunset stroll, and let's see if you can see the sunset. There you go. And I got some work done today, and sorry about the train. That always happens with me when, always, but it often happens with me when I start to vlog, the train comes. And it's such a loud train. This one especially. Anyways, I'm going for a little walk. I'm gonna pick up some milk, and I don't want to get caught in another storm, because even though it's sunny here, it's stormy this way. So, and the winds are blowing, so it seems like I might get hit with another storm, and I don't want to. But most of my work is done for today, so I'm gonna relax for most of the evening and have some dinner. Okay. Hey, so I made it back and I got myself a sub and some milk for the morning, and did something to my shoulder and I'm getting this horrible pain, so I'm gonna try to relax and just relax and have a relaxing evening. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I already kind of got up and brought the dog outside and started my cup of coffee and comedy. I woke up at a 0. I was really low, and I didn't want to do today, but I'm slowly getting my motivations and working through my routine. So I know later on today I'll feel a little better. It's a nice quiet morning. It's not a big day for me today. Tomorrow is a big day where I go into the doctor and take a trip. But today I'm gonna be spending some time with the dog, hey Okami, and cleaning up around here, taking care of myself, and getting a few things done that I didn't get done yesterday, some emails and stuff. So it's gonna be kind of a this and that day, and I want to get to bed early tonight, get some good sleep so I can get up early and go into the doctor. I gotta leave early tomorrow. So I'm gonna continue doing my coffee and comedy and spend some time with that dog right there. And then I'll take my meds, take a shower, and just continue my routine. Hey, it's me. I'm out for a walk, and when I often have no thought of what I'm going to talk about when I turn this camera on. I often kind of just think, okay, I'm going to update, and then sometimes I have things to say. My ADD will take my mind in all sorts of places. So I'm out for a walk, and it seems to be a nice morning. Last night was crazy. We had these storms come in, and it sounded like cannons were going off outside. The dog was really scared, and she knew it before it actually happened, because we were sleeping, and then she woke up, and there was no rain or anything, and she got up and she went into the bathroom, which she doesn't like to do unless there's a storm, and she got inside the shower and laid down, and so I kind of sat with her and pet her because she was shaking, and I didn't know what was going on because it wasn't even raining out yet. And then all of a sudden, boom, boom, like it was like the lightning and thunder was right over our house, and then rain came down, and it was the closest and loudest I'd heard in forever. And this morning on social media, people in town here were talking about what were those explosions last night. And then I saw on the news that the Northeast has been getting the storms. So anyways, the dog had a rough night, but she's sleeping in today. Actually, she wasn't sleeping. She's just kind of chilling. I'm kind of low motivation today. It's like I have a bit of a 2 in me, but I'm also a bit of an 8, where I feel like if I wanted to, I could let myself sink into a very deep depression and anxiety. I feel like I'm treading water just above that, and which is not the best feeling. But on the flip side, I feel a little safe and social. Maybe a 7 because I have some anxiety. But lost my train of thought. So yeah, I'm kind of dual places where I feel like I'm doing okay today, but if I feed into the negatives, then I'll quickly go down to a zero. The negatives being how I'm tired and I don't want to be out walking. Oh, it's starting to rain. Nice. I have pain, a lot of pain in my shoulder and chest. I have pain in my hip. I can feed into these things. I just want to lay down with the dog. I'm hungry, and but I don't want to eat. These are all the things that could easily make my mind go wicked negative. And so I'm trying not to feed into those things by going for a walk. And I'm gonna try to get something to eat, enjoy the rain, and just remember that I don't have a lot of pressure today. I have things that I want to get done, but if they don't get done, the world's not gonna end, and I'll be doing okay. So I'm just gonna go for a slow walk. I hope it starts raining. I think it's gonna, because it's nice and warm out. And I got my river shoes on because yesterday I got caught in that storm and my shoes are still wet from that yesterday. So to be honest, I would love to get caught in a storm today. All right, I'll check in later. I don't know why the sky is so blue, and I don't know why I'm so in love with you. And if there was no music, then I could not get through. And I don't know why I know these things, but I do. Hey, my afternoon went pretty good. I did a lot of cleaning and organizing. I'm running to the store real quick at sunset just to pick up some stuff for the kitchen. My dog is not feeling well, and I'm connecting with some people about bringing her into the doctor, and that's got me very nervous. She's an old dog and she's got health difficulties. So I was getting a little overwhelmed and I needed to get out of the house, just get some air and some sun. So just a quick jaunt around the block, and then I can go sit and pet her and be with her and make some sort of plan. Hello, so I'm back. We took the dog to the ER and her vitals checked out well, and she seems to be doing much better than she was before. So that makes me very happy, and she seems to be happy and comfortable. So that's nice. I really appreciate my son and my sister coming out and taking me to the emergency room for the dog. And now she is laying down and heading to bed. I am going to relax with her, and that will be the end of my evening. We have a follow-up appointment tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a big day. I have a doctor appointment for me and then a doctor appointment for the dog in the evening. So I want to rest up for that today. So good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. I wanted to add in a little thing about my mood, when I was worried about my dog. I was able to, I'm glad that I was able to not freak out and reach out to people and ask them for help, which I often have trouble doing. But I was able to reach out and ask people for help, and they helped me. And I didn't have to kind of go through it alone. So my mood was I was on alert, something's happening, I'm on alert and hypervigilant. But now I'm a little more chill, and I need to kind of settle my mind down. I'm gonna do that with a little comedy and in the background, and relax with the dog. My pain level is very high because I had to lift the dog a couple times and hold her when she wanted to pull. So my shoulder is in a lot of pain, but a nice night's rest should do me good. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I'm up early because I have to catch the train today, and I don't have to catch a train for another 3 or 4 hours. But I like to get up early so I can have my coffee and comedy and work through my routine before I leave. The dog is kind of sleeping in today. She woke up and had her food, but she didn't want to go outside and doesn't really want to get up and walk around at all. So she's just laying there. I'm doing my coffee and comedy now. My mood is very low, and it feels like a big task to complete today. My anxiety isn't too high, but my doubt, I have a lot of doubt as in whether I can do today. So today is going to consist of me going to the VA hospital to orthopedic surgery to get looked at my shoulder. And then I got to race back home because we're going to take my dog into the doctor in the evening. But it's about a 2.5 hour trip to the VA and back, and feels like a long day, and but I'm pretty low right now. But I know if I just relax, have my coffee, I got my dunks. Ooh, it's leaking. And I'm watching my show, Critical Role, and just relaxing. So happy Wednesday. Hello. I'm heading out, and I'm feeling anxious because I'm leaving my dog alone, like for 5 hours, 6 hours. But I gave my key to my neighbor, and my neighbor is actually looking forward to going up there and spending most of the day with the dog. So she won't be alone, but I know she's not feeling well, she's not doing great. And so, and after last night, I'm just anxious to not be with her today. We're gonna take her to the doctor tonight. So I'm heading to the VA, which is kind of far away from me. I'm gonna take a 40-minute train ride to the subway, and then I'll take the orange line to the red line and take that to the end. That's another 40 minutes. And then I gotta wait for a bus that only comes once an hour and ride that 40 minutes to the end, and it drops you right at the hospital. So it's a long trip, and it's like $20, which kind of sucks, but just to go to a half-hour doctor appointment, it really takes up the whole day. But it's nice and drizzly and rainy, but in a good way. So that's kind of helping my mood. I'll be a little anxious about the dog today, but I know that there's nothing I can do. She's in good hands. If anything happens, we got phones. And if the thing is that if anything did happen, there'd be nothing I could do because I'm far away, So I kind of have to let that go because I'm powerless over it. I can't do anything about it right now. So I'm gonna go catch my train. I'm gonna try to enjoy the train ride in. I usually do. And try to get a good window seat. And I'll check in later. Probably 40 minutes later when I get into Boston. Boston. I took the orange line to the red line, and I'm gonna take this one to the end, halfway there. Hey, so I made it here to the end of the red line, and now I gotta wait for this bus right here. That's gonna take me, and I don't know when it's gonna come. I don't really care. I'll just sit here until it comes. It comes once an hour or 50 minutes. And then it's a 40-minute bus ride. But I've been really enjoying listening to music through my headphones. I don't know, the music is really hitting me good today, and I'm really appreciating it. A couple songs even got me a little tearied up on the train. And then Mary J. Blige got me moving, and so yeah, it's been good listening to music today. So I'm just gonna sit here and chill. I got a smoothie. I don't know if this is a smoothie or not. I don't know what this is, but it's a culotta, whatever that is. And I don't think it's smoothie though. All right, I'll check in later. All right, so I made it here, and this is a really nice complex with lots of cool architecture and buildings. And there's hiking trails, there's a golf course, people live here, and it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go check in with my doctor, and then I think I got like an hour and a half, because although I had to wait a while for the bus, I kind of made really good time getting here, so I made it in just about 2 hours. Usually it takes more than 2 hours. So I'm gonna go to the cafeteria and get something to eat, because they have good food here. So I had my appointment, and it went well. There's a little more wrong with my shoulder than we thought, and I'll probably need surgery, but the next step is an MRI, which will be another day. So I've just been sitting here chilling, and it's really nice here and relaxing, and I'm waiting for the bus. Take the bus to the subway, to the train home. I'm very sleepy, just sitting here relaxing. My mood is good, and I'm just really looking forward to getting home. Well, I made it home to see this girl, and yeah, she's doing good. My neighbor spent the day with her here today, and he said that she was happy and up and moving around. Were you up and moving around and eating, which he wasn't supposed to feed her, but he fed her. So she had a little extra to eat today. Did you have a little bit more to eat? Mwah. You're a good dog. So I'm gonna try to relax here, because I'm in pain and I'm a little anxious, and get some anxious energy and stuff. Oh yeah. And we're gonna take her to the doctor. So I'm gonna try to decompress a little bit, have a cup of coffee, and relax. I love you, doggy. Yeah, I love you very much. Okay. All right, we'll see you later. Hey, I'm here, and the dog is doing really good. And we figured out what was wrong with her. She had some toxicity that she had to get through her body, and she did. And she's got some meds, and now I'm driving home feeling good. I'm here with my son, and it's raining. Okay, bye. Morning. It is Thursday morning, and I'm just getting up, making my coffee. My dog is sleeping in, so I'm gonna let her sleep in, because we both had a really big day yesterday. It's about 6 in the morning, so she'll probably sleep for a few hours. But I'm making my coffee, and I got some jazz piano going, and I'm gonna watch some comedy. And today is gonna be a relaxation day and spending time with the dog. My mood is confused, because I just woke up. And I seem to be in a pretty good mood. I feel like I'm in a pretty good mood. I'm just very sleepy, and My pain level is probably about a 5, so it's not too bad. I got a little thing on my nose. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. You ready, buddy? Go ahead. Go, go, go. Here we go for the morning business. Here we go. Oh, Kami the dog. All right. Good morning. And the dog is up and she's been fed. There she is. All right, come on, Okami. So I really haven't had much coffee or comedy yet because as soon as I made my coffee, the dog woke up. But I'm feeling pretty good. Go ahead and go poop. I'm feeling pretty good, even though I haven't had my coffee and comedy. I'm just doing pretty good this morning. I think I'm happy that my dog is healthier than I thought she was. And look at her up and moving around and exploring. So that's nice. I'm happy for her today. She's going on a big diet today, which she's not going to be super happy about. But we're going to have a good day today, her and I. Just having fun. So on to the next part of the day. I don't know what that's going to entail yet. I guess it'll be more coffee and comedy, and then with my routine, do my coffee and comedy, do my meds, take a shower, get changed, and then I'll probably do some cleaning around the house, play some music, and just try to have a nice day. Hey, I'm out for an afternoon walk. I had a weird morning. I almost don't remember. I went and after my coffee and comedy, my visitor neighbored. My neighbor visited, and then I came back and kind of cuddled with Okami for a little bit, and I fell asleep for like a bunch of hours. So it's afternoon now, and I haven't taken my shower or taken my meds. So I need to run across the street, and then I need to go home and continue my day, take a shower and take my meds. And I got some phone calls while I was asleep, so I feel well rested, obviously. But I gotta get up and moving again and get the blood flowing and circulation going and motivations going. I'm in some pain. It's hard to walk, but as the day goes on, that gets better. So my mood is a little confused. I feel like I need some caffeine again and do coffee and comedy and start the day again. So the evening's going pretty good. I got through my routine, and I have a friend coming over who we're gonna go see about some Jimmy Vaughn tickets up at the theater, and we're gonna go up to the box office, and Joe Satriani's playing tonight, so we'll also see if there's tickets available for that maybe, and maybe go to see a show. Jimmy Vaughn is tomorrow, so see how it goes. Hey, so we walked up to the theater and got some Jimmy Vaughn tickets for tomorrow. They have this special program for people who are on public assistance and food stamps. You can get tickets for cheaper. It's opening the doors to the arts program. And so I had never used it before. And so we went up there and I asked about it, and I got 2 tickets and I got to choose my seats. And it was very affordable. So yeah, that was good. Good morning. Happy Friday. Is it Friday? Taking my dog out. Just woke up. Pretty sore. I don't have a mood yet because I'm not awake yet. But it's hard to get moving. So I'm gonna go upstairs, get my dog some breakfast, do some coffee and comedy. Hey, so I had a pretty good morning. I did my coffee and comedy for a while. Spent some time with the dog, took my meds, took a shower, and now I'm out for a walk. Just gonna take a little walk around the block to get my body going and stuff. Then I'm gonna go back and do a muscle music group. So far the day's going pretty good. My pain level is about a 5, and I'm doing okay. Hello. I was just looking at my reflection thinking it's time for a haircut. So the day has been going pretty well. I'm still very sore in the hip, but they gave me this new gel for my shoulder and it feels great. So I'm not really having any pain there. And I've been doing some email. I did some social media work for Toonfoolery, and got some emails sent. I did a little writing on my own today, which was good, and the writing was very random sentences rather than a flow of words. You know, it was kind of random thoughts along the same line, like bullet notes and stuff. But it was progress, so that was good. So my neighbor was saying that I could take you through this stuff here because I'm always standing here, and I got this cool stuff on the wall, so I thought I'd show it to you. Later on today, I have a friend coming over, and we got these Jimmy Vaughn tickets. So we're gonna go up to the Cabot Theater and see the Jimmy Vaughn show. So what do we have here? Up on the top here, we have some music festivals that I was a part of. This one and this one is the North Shore Music Festival, which took place in Salem. And this one this is weird, over here is Yasgur's Farm, which is where Woodstock was. And they have a festival every year, and so I was there for the 41st anniversary. But I got to perform on the very farm that Woodstock was on, so that was cool. This here is signed by Lucy Kaplansky, which I got to meet her, and she's a big influence in my writing. And my friend Eric took me to go see her live, and then after the show we got to meet her, and we bought her CD and she signed it, so that was cool. The same friend took me to see Lisa Loeb, and I got to meet her, and that was really cool. This here is a bunch of stuff. This is a stage pass for the Woodstock thing. That was in 2010. This is my busking permit. I only got it once, and I was never asked for it all the years that I did busking in the subways. I got this one says 2013, and I think that's the last time I ever got one because no one ever asked me for one. And then this is one of my stickers from America's Got Talent. These are some concert posters that I hand drew, where I was playing with some other friends, and this is another one that I hand drew. And there's some really good artists on there, Alex Pham and Dan Devlin. And here's one down here where I got to play with the band Hyber, and I hand drew that one. So these are the originals, and yeah. This is a picture of me. I used to go play at the YMCA daycare, and I would do little Disney songs and stuff. So this is just me playing for kids. And this is a signed CD from Rory Block, who's a great slide blues player, and I got to see her and meet her. So, and then this thing, when I was a kid, one of my goals in my bucket list goals was to get booked at the Whiskey A Go-Go, where the Doors used to play, out in LA. But I was just like 13, 14. you know, and through my teens. It was just, the place kind of held I held that place up to high esteem because of all the bands that have played there. So it was a bucket list of mine to get booked there. And so I've been playing around and stuff, and finally I said, you know, I'm gonna try to do a tour and get out to the Whiskey A Go-Go. And I said, well, let's see if I can get booked there. And so this is a contract from the Whiskey A Go-Go for Kev G Mor. And I was gonna play with the Lilies and the Dios del Tempo band. And yeah, this is the contract. I never made it out to the gig, but I still, because I just couldn't do it, but I still feel like the goal was completed, because the goal was to get booked, and I got to a place where they booked me. And so I really kind of cherish that. So there's a little tour of my little wall there, little memorabilia wall. Okay, so I'm gonna get ready for, I'm doing laundry. I've been doing laundry today. I've been kind of moving things around here and trying to keep my body moving, because when I stand still or when I sit down too long, I start to get pain, which sounds weird, but I'm happy that my shoulder's feeling good. So I'm gonna take a shower, finish my laundry, and get ready for the concert tonight. All right, I'm gonna try this again because the train just went by. But yeah, the day's going well. My friend's here, and we're gonna go up to the Cabot Theater to see Jimmy Vaughn and the Tilt-A-Whirl Band, and it should be a good time. My pain level is, I don't know, about a 3, and my mood is a little anxious, just to be out in public and in a social atmosphere, but otherwise I'm looking forward to it, and I'll check on later. So I am back, and I had a good time at the show. It was a fun night and some good blues music. So I'm going to get ready and head to bed with this dog, and I'll see you in the morning. Hello, happy Saturday morning. Out for a walk to get some groceries at the store, and I had a good time at the concert last night, and then I came home and tried to get some sleep. I didn't sleep very good. I didn't get much sleep last night, and then I ended up sleeping in this morning. So I'm just waking up and getting rolling. It's almost noon, which is very unlike me. So I feel kind of weird. It makes me feel a little anxious that I missed the first half of the day or the first morning, you know, but what can you do? So I'm gonna go to the store and gonna get my stuff, go home, feed the dog, have some coffee and comedy, and don't really have anything planned for today, so I guess during my coffee and comedy I'll decide what I'm gonna do with the day. I mean, my pain's about 5. It's always a little higher in the morning. My mood is about a 5 as well, because I'm not really in a bad mood, but I'm anxious because I slept late and I don't like doing that. Hey, across the street. Hey. So, okay, so I'm gonna go home, do some coffee and comedy, and I'll check in later. Hey, so I saw on Facebook, in one of the groups that I'm in, there was a mom whose daughter has schizophrenia, and was going for art school or something like that, and designed a t-shirt and was trying to get people to buy them, and I bought one. And hopefully, it came in the mail today, so I thought I'd open it, and hopefully all it says it's from Custom Tees. So I hope that she put her name on there, so somewhere in here, so I can tell who it was, you know. But I don't see anything. So But this is a really cool shirt. Oh, wait, let's see. That doesn't say who it's from. I'll have to look up who it's from, and if I can find a link for it. It's not a sponsor or anything. It's just someone I wanted to help out who's trying to design some shirts, and I don't really have any sponsors. I just have the support of you all. So this is the shirt. I think it's pretty cool, and nice design, and so let's go see what it looks like on. Step off camera for a second. Well, I put on this shirt and I decided to get green because I have a lot of black t-shirts and blue t-shirts, but I don't have any green. And I'm a redhead, so I should be wearing green, right? How's that look? Pretty good? All right, maybe tuck it in there. Excuse me. Schizophrenia. It's not for the weak. Schizophrenia fighter. It's not for the weak. So, great t-shirt, and thanks for sending it. And if I find a link for it, I'll put it in below and help out that person who's just someone who's trying to get by and designing cool t-shirts. All right, I'm gonna go visit my neighbor. I had a nice chat with my son this morning, and I've been having coffee and watching some comedy. So my mood is a little better. My pain level has gone down 1 notch, so I'm down to about a 4. But I haven't taken my shower, and I haven't taken my meds yet. So I'm gonna do that next. But first, I'm gonna go visit my neighbor Jeff and check in on him, and then come up and do get back in my routine of meds and ooh, I have a lot of burps today. Get back in my routine of meds and shower, and yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do today. Just kind of chill, relax, and maybe do some cleaning up around here and reorganizing, and probably pick up the guitar a lot today. So it looks like I'm gonna be doing a little traveling this year, going to different conferences and events and stuff. So I thought I would take this afternoon and do up some new business cards because I ran out a long time ago. And the last couple shows I've just been handing out these black and white things. So I'm gonna do some business cards today. And I'm really excited about the places that I'll be going to in the coming months. So it's a nice, relaxing day, and I get to do a little graphic design, which is always fun. Hello, I'm out for a walk, and I designed my business cards, and I'm pretty happy with them. I got these square ones that have the QR code on the back. That'll send people to the link tree, which I had to set up a link tree. I feel like I look like a leprechaun with the red hair and beard and the green shirt. So, okay, so I did the business card thing, and that was good. I also sent some emails, and then I spent some time with my dog. There was something else I was gonna do. What was I gonna do? Oh, so yeah. So when I get back, I'm probably gonna go through my week and watch my vlog. And I like doing that on Saturday, sometimes on Sunday, because I'm so like in the day that if you ask me what I did Monday or Tuesday, I really can't tell you. I don't. It would take me a while to think of what I did this week. Because I'm just in the here and now, I guess. So I like to, at the end of the week, go back, watch the video, and see how my week was. And it gives me some insight on how I'm doing, you know? How was I this week? I know I went through some challenges with the dog, and I went to the doctor, and things like that. I get to look back and see how I handled it, what I could do differently, things I could change, things I could add in. So I'm gonna go for a walk, like I said, and then I can go home and watch those videos. And that's usually when I do a recap for the week, is I watch those videos and then I go out for a walk and I recap. So I guess my next video is gonna be my recap for the week. Hello, I'm back again. It's beautifully foggy out, so I decided to take a walk and down to the beach. And doesn't that look really cool? The river. Anyways, I watched the video for the week and had a good reminder of what went on this past week. And I feel pretty good about how I handled myself, where I have a lot of emotions around my dog and her health. And so I was kind of very nervous about bringing her in and having to bring her in for 2 nights in a row to the emergency in the clinic. I thought I handled it pretty well. And also having that day where I had to go in for my own doctor, that took all day, and that's a long trip. So I'm glad that I got all the things done that I wanted to get done. Things that I would like to not so much do differently, but incorporate going into the next week is have more creative time. I'm going to be dealing with pain on a daily basis for quite some time, so I might not be checking in with my pain levels here and there. I'm just going to be trying to go with the flow with that and kind of get accustomed to working with my pain level. But I want to incorporate more creative time to create. There's no lack of creative inspiration for me. For me, the more I create, the more creative I get. But I haven't actually been sitting down and doing the work to do actual projects. I took a little break, and now I want to get back into the flow of writing music, writing commentary, writing poems, doing artwork. I've been setting up my room slowly so that I can do more artwork. I find that in my little space, if I have things readily available at hand and good to go, I will do them. Before, when I was doing a lot of art, I had it all set up and good to go, so that way when I felt like I wanted to do it, I could just turn and go and start doing it. That works well with the ADD mind, because if I feel like doing art and then I have to set up and spend an hour doing that, my brain's gonna go elsewhere and it's not gonna get done, and that's what's been happening. So yeah, I'm gonna try to set up for more creative output next week, and I'm gonna set some personal goals about videos and artwork, and I have a specific project that I'm working on, a Star Trek theme that I've been wanting to get done for a long time, and like I said, it's just nothing's been flowing right. So I want to get all set up so I can start pumping out my creativity again, and I really feel good when I'm doing that. And so thanks for watching this week. This is a really nice place to end the week. And I really appreciate, I thought I was, before I was like, leave a comment, and stuff. But I see that people are viewing my vlog, which kind of blows my mind a bit. And I really suggest vlogging for yourself, trying it out. You don't even have to upload it, because if I wasn't uploading it, this would be a very helpful tool for me still, to be able to look back on my week from a different outsider's perspective and correct changes in my life. So I highly suggest it as a tool for yourself to try and see if you like it. Maybe you'll get something out of it. But yeah, I see that people are watching it and I think it's really cool. And I really appreciate it. And I get your messages and on social medias and stuff, and I usually save them all for a little scrapbook that I have. And so this is a beautiful bird over. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but right there. Yeah, it's really neat. So thanks for watching, and I'll wrap up the week here. And right after I do this, this is the beach where I started the video, because I'm gonna welcome you into the video right after this. So that's been my process so far. But thanks for watching.